Another question we always get is, are my US proof and mint sets worth anything? If anybody doesn't know what those are these sets that were produced by the United States government, sold to the collectors. To the general public, they basically have been available to collectors since 1936. They caught on real popularity in the middle 60s, all the way through the 80s and 90s, and even in the 2000s with the state headquarters. So a lot of these proof sets have been sold over the years. People buy them, they order them, and they have to basically directly order them from the United States Mint. We basically say, be careful though, because in the early days with these proof sets, they quoted a limited number, but that number was limited to the amount that people ordered. So if one year there was 100,000 orders for a proof set, they made 100,000. If the next year there was only 20,000, they only made 20,000. Good news, bad news is, well, the 20,000 ones are worth more money than the ones that they made 100,000 of. When you come into a coin dealer, there's something called a gray sheet, and that's basically a dealer sheet that's a cut and dry sheet that basically shows the listing of all mint sets and all proof sets. Whatever the bid price is kind of a retail price these days. That is what we pay currently. Anywhere from 60 to 75% of that price is what you can expect to get paid for that. Again, like I said, they've been made since 1936. So I would say from 36 to about 1956, if you have some of those proof sets, those are high value proof sets. They range anywhere from bid of 2,000 a set all the way to maybe as low as 100, but still quite more valuable. The middle 60s, they bid anywhere from silver, which is about 15 to 20 bucks a set. So basically this video will be a little bit dated. Right now silver is roughly $18 an ounce. So keep in mind, if you calculate by percentages, anything I'm telling you would be easily figured out. And anyways, the proof sets after 1964 are not silver, so most of those are not very valuable. Again, like I said, your best bet is if you have something in the early 30s, 36, 37, 38, 39, highly collectible. The other one's not as collectible. People often say, hey, what is the oldest proof set? Well, there's the 1804 proof set, which was given to the King of Siam. That's the earliest recorded proof set there is. And of course, that has the legendary 1804 silver dollar, which is worth millions of dollars. So your proof sets can have the potential to go up, but not always. Again, the mint makes a lot of commemorative sets, a lot of mint sets, a lot of silver dollars. The only thing I caution you on is they're starting to make an awful lot of different subjects. So if you have a year where they made 3 different commemorative dollars, it kind of dilutes the value. Gold sets are best. The reason I like gold sets is because you always have that gold value to rely on. So if you see a nice gold set that has, that's being offered by the mint, low issue, that might be something to think about buying. Many coins are sent out for grading. I don't know if I agree with this. The modern thing is you take a proof set, you send it out, you get it graded, and then you try to sell it as a rarity because it's proof 69 or proof 70. What people don't understand is because of the minting procedures and the high technology that they have now, every coin that comes off the assembly line is near perfect. Back in the old days, if you had a proof set, say from the 1960s, it would grade proof 65, proof 66. That was a high grade. But right now, if you send out a 2018 proof set, which it is 2018, it would come back invariably either proof 69 or proof 70, because basically the mint makes such great product now. So what that means is, even though they're the perfect grade, they're not worth as much. All right, it's been great. A lot of information, a lot of questions answered. Remember, this is all off the cuff. So if you have specific questions, please feel free to email us, text us, call us. Remember, include any pictures, dimensions. The more information you give us, the better we can do to get you information back. Keep in mind, it may take 24 to 48 hours to get it back to you, but we'll do the best we can. And of course, we want to buy the merchandise, but there's no charge for any of the information we give, and there's no expectations. So feel free with no pressure to get us any questions. Thank you very much.